Joe, congratulations. I believe your second national title.
Yeah, I won juniors last year opened, and then me and went in youth open class year below.
When you say that, for people who don't know, the youth is divided into 2 years. You've got youth cadets, and then you've got the youth, which is what you said the open one is. Now you could have gone, because you're only 16, you could have gone in the youth cadets, but you chose to go into the open class, where you could have been fighting kids that were, a good 12 months older than you.
Yeah, well, I just thought to go in the cadets, you win another national title, but it's like if you win the opens, there's more opportunities with England and that, and confident in my ability and.
Well, do you know something? When I filmed you, I was really upset with myself because I didn't film the national finals, the Northwest Regional finals. I thought they were on the Sunday and they weren't, they were on the Saturday, so I missed them. But I did film you, I was lucky enough to film you in the quarters and the semi-finals. And I remember speaking to your coach, Mike Jennings, and I went, where have you been hiding him? And why have I not seen you in the Northwest region before? But I presume you would have been fighting in the Yorkshire regions because you're a Halifax kid.
Yeah, well, I've only been boxing about 3.5 years, just about, and I started off at Halifax, and I've only just moved here probably about 3 months ago.
So in Halifax, would you have been boxing in Yorkshire championships rather than Northwest region? Because I film a lot of the Northwest regions and I've never seen you before, and you definitely would have stood out for me because you've got a lovely little style. It's quite aggressive, but you have this. I was surprised because I weren't sure. I was thinking to myself, is he switching? I'm sure he's just switched there. And you switch and you switch really well, but you have got a wicked left hook to the body, which I think the 2 fights I filmed, you stopped him with, or it certainly was the start of the stoppage, was a left hook to the body.
That was what doing damage. It was probably, I stopped both of them, didn't I? But
you did.
That's what we're doing damage. Even in all my fights, really, that's what was slowing them down. It's just not many people throw body shots now.
Not the amateurs, they don't.
Nah. No. What we work on in here though, and what we work on.
Well, that's what you've been working on today.
Yeah, it's stuff we work on, so start putting practice in fighting.
Has that helped you? Because you've not been here long. You've been here about four or 5 months, did you say?
No, probably about 3, just before Christmas.
Yeah. So obviously this is your national competition you won here, but you are surrounded by absolute quality in this gym, aren't you?
Yeah, I couldn't.
You're spoiled, aren't you?
Yeah, I couldn't ask for much more. To be fair, it's just you're in there. If I look round, I'm looking at all fighters. You got like Nelson, Levi, Matty Rennie. I just try to pick up stuff from them all the time. It's just watching them fight.
For me, it was like being a kid in a toy shop.
That's what it's. I had to stand at the ring sometimes and just spend 20 minutes just watching them. I couldn't ask for much more.
And what are your? Do you come from a boxing family or anything?
Yeah, well, my dad had a couple fights.
Was that pro or amateur?
Amateur, just amateur. Yeah. My brother's boxing now, amateur, just turning over now. So I was always brought up by it. I went. To be fair, when I was about 9 or 10, I went to gym for about a couple of months or so. And I always had a bit of something about me, But then started playing rugby and football, man. I don't know. I only went back to boxing just after I was 30.
Well, you're hooked now, aren't you?
Oh, that's all I do. So I'm just obsessed.
Because this is real dedication. Because I asked where you live now, and you still live in Halifax. So it's not like you moved down here and it was natural for you to come here. You're travelling every day to come here.
Yeah, well, I have to get 2 or 3 trains a day to get here. 2 or 3 in the morning and 2 or 3 on the way back. But to get to where I want to be and stuff, and I just couldn't. This is the best gym for me to be at. It's just.
Well, I think this in the next 2 or 3 years could arguably develop the reputation as being the best amateur gym in the country, as well as the pros that we've got here.
Yeah, 100%. I don't doubt it at all. It's just the stuff Mike and Dave do. It's just right detailed. Everything's got a purpose in training. I come away from here any day thinking.
Is
I
it
ain't got
nice
something
that
wrong with
because they break everything down what they're teaching you, they're explaining not just what to do but why you're doing it. Is that good? Are you a guy who questions things, or do you just do whatever your coach tells you?
Yeah, no, I pick brains of anyone who I train with. I just try to pick the brains, and I'm always looking for something new to learn. Or and to be fair, I always come out of here learning stuff. Or
So you always come out a little bit cleverer than before you came in?
100%. I try to do that every session, to be fair, but they do it for you, to be fair. Every session's something new.
So what's next for you?
Well, I've got the European selection, same as Leighton and Micah, this Sunday, and hopefully get picked for them and just carry on building from these nationals.
Bright future?
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm aiming for.
From me watching you, I always judge it on whether you put a smile on my face. I was filming behind the camera and I was grinning from ear to ear because you've got a very, very pleasing style, and a very, because you can get away with it now, because amateurs and pros used to be very different. But now we're back to the 10-9 scoring system. You're allowed to, what you were talking about before, body punching didn't happen. It was all sword fencing. It was just jab, 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 and you didn't score for combinations because you'd only get 1 point. So what was the use of throwing more than one shot?
Yeah.
And body punches won't really count. But now we're going back to the Ricky Hatton days, and you like I say, very, very pleasing on the eye, mate.
Well, to be fair, even before I went here, I was still training at a pro gym with Chris Aston, so...
I spoke to Chris, I said, who's this kid? And he went, he's a good kid, him. I said, I think he is.
Yeah, no, well, whilst I was still at Halifax, I was doing about 3 or 4 days with Chris, and so I've always, when I was still doing 2 minutes, I was still training 3 minutes. So it's kind of been an easy jump into 3 minutes, because that suits me more.
Well, I think we have to explain Chris Aston, anyone who doesn't know, is Tyrone Nurse's dad.
Yeah.
And he's got a good little stable up around your way, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's probably about 20 minutes on mine, so a bit closer than here, but he's a good coach, Chris.
He is, he's a good man as well.
Yeah.
Listen, Joe, thank you for putting a smile on my face. Congratulations with winning your 2nd national title, and good luck with the selection for the European Championships, and hopefully you and Leighton can go over there.
Yeah, 100%, that'll be great, that'll be class.
Joe,
yeah, thank you very much.
You take care, mate.
Yeah,
bye.
Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.